Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Tonight we're diving into the heart of America, Missouri. We're exploring towns with reputations that don't make the travel brochures, places with stories worth hearing. This isn't about shaming, but understanding the bigger picture of this incredible state. Think of it as a traveler's guide to Missouri's most misunderstood places. If you love real stories and off-the-beaten-path adventures, hit that subscribe button and join our travel crew. Ready? Let's get this show on the road. First up, St. Louis, the gateway to the West. It's a city of contrasts, the iconic arch, amazing food, and deep history, but also high crime rates that travelers can't ignore. You'll find vibrant neighborhoods right next to areas marked by decades of struggle. For visitors, it's a balancing act, enjoying world-class attractions while staying alert. Revitalization and neglect sit side by side, making every block a new story. The city's resilience is real, but so are its challenges. Planning ahead is key. You can have an incredible time, but you need to be aware. St. Louis is a major hub, but its complexities put it at the top of our list. It's a place where the best and worst of Missouri meet. For travelers, it's all about navigating those contrasts with open eyes. Next, we head to Kennett in the Boot Heel. Once a thriving agricultural town, Kennett now faces economic hardship and a shrinking population. Empty storefronts and for-lease signs tell the story of lost jobs and fading opportunity. The pride of the community is still visible, but so is the struggle. For travelers, amenities are limited and the town feels quiet, almost paused in time. Kennett's heart is strong but bruised by years of economic decline. It's a stark reminder of what happens when a town's main industry disappears. Visitors will find a place with deep roots, but a present that's tough to ignore. It's not a bustling stop, but it's a window into rural America's challenges. Kennett is a town waiting for its next chapter. Down in Hayti, the reputation for crime and poverty is hard to escape. Economic decline and job loss have left deep scars, making safety a real concern for visitors. Dilapidated buildings and strained public services paint a tough picture. The community's struggles are visible everywhere, and the sense of being left behind is palpable. For travelers, Hayti is a place most will bypass. Its challenges too overwhelming to ignore. It's a town fighting an uphill battle, hoping for a turnaround. Caruthersville tried to reinvent itself with a riverboat casino. The casino brought jobs and visitors, but the benefits didn't spread far. Just blocks away, poverty and decline remain. The casino is a bright spot, but the rest of the town still struggles. For travelers not interested in gambling, Caruthersville feels disjointed. The reliance on one big project hasn't solved deeper issues. It's a lesson in economic development. Quick fixes rarely work. The town is a mix of hope and disappointment. Visitors see both sides, flashes of excitement and the reality of hardship. Caruthersville is still searching for a sustainable future. Pagedale near St. Louis became infamous for policing for profit. Excessive ticketing for minor violations created distrust and anxiety, driving visitors away. The root issue is poverty, with the town desperate for revenue. The backlash eroded trust and left a lasting negative perception. For travelers, there's little reason to stop. No attractions, just a reputation that lingers. Pagedale is a cautionary tale of what happens when a town gets desperate. Most visitors simply keep driving. Wellston, next to Pagedale, faces even deeper struggles. Decades of disinvestment are visible in vacant homes and crumbling infrastructure. High crime rates and a lack of amenities make it a no-go for tourists. The town's story is one of industrial collapse and systemic inequality. Residents show resilience, but the challenges are immense. For travelers, Wellston is a sobering reminder of urban decline. There's little to draw you in, and every reason to steer clear. It's a stark look at the consequences of abandonment. Pine Lawn's story echoes its neighbors: poverty, crime, and instability. Years of mismanagement have left the town struggling for basic functionality. Crumbling infrastructure and high crime rates deter any would-be visitors. The cycle of poverty and neglect is hard to break. For travelers, Pine Lawn offers no attractions and plenty of reasons to avoid it. It's a place caught in a trap, fighting for survival. The struggle is daily and the challenges are daunting. Berkeley sits next to St. Louis Lambert Airport, but the benefits haven't reached the community. Instead, it faces noise, traffic, and the same issues as its neighbors, crime, and poverty. For travelers, landing at the airport and driving through Berkeley can be jarring. The area's reputation for crime sets a negative tone for visitors. Hotels and businesses exist, but feel disconnected from the community. Berkeley is a place you pass through, not a destination. The missed opportunities are hard to ignore. Moberly, once the Magic City thanks to the railroad, has lost its spark. The decline of industry left the town searching for a new identity. Beautiful old buildings remain, but many are empty or underused. Economic struggles and social issues give the town a rough edge. For travelers, there's little to hold your attention beyond a quick look at its history. Moberly is a shadow of its former self, still proud but worn down. It's a story shared by many former industrial towns. The magic is hard to find these days. Ferguson became a global symbol after the 2014 shooting of Michael Brown. The town's identity is now tied to civil rights and unrest. Memorials and art remain, but so do scars and economic challenges. Businesses closed, investment stalled, and tension lingers. For visitors, Ferguson is a place of reflection, not relaxation. The atmosphere is heavy, the wounds still visible. It's a community working to heal, but forever changed. Ferguson is a destination for thought, not tourism. Poplar Bluff is the largest town in a rural region, serving as a hub for shopping and healthcare. Despite its role, the town struggles with crime, especially related to the opioid crisis. The downtown feels hollowed out, with few attractions for visitors. Poplar Bluff is functional, not leisurely, a place people pass through, not visit. The drug problem and lack of unique draws make it unappealing for tourists. It's a town with a vital role, but a troubled soul. Most travelers keep moving. Sikeston is famous for its rodeo and Lambert's Cafe, but the rest of the town faces big challenges. Outside the main events, poverty and crime are significant issues. The contrast between tourist hotspots and struggling neighborhoods is stark. Tourism is focused and doesn't lift the whole community. For most visitors, Sikeston is a quick stop for an event or a meal. The underlying struggles are hard to miss. It's a lesson in the limits of event-based tourism. Jennings, another St. Louis suburb, is under immense economic and social pressure. High crime, poverty, and vacant properties create an unwelcoming atmosphere. Public services and schools are strained, adding to the sense of decline. The community's struggles are visible everywhere. For travelers, there's little to see and many reasons to stay away. Jennings is a place fighting hard but facing long odds. The pressure is palpable. Normandy, next to Jennings, faces similar issues: poverty, crime, and a failing school district. The loss of school accreditation was a major blow, making recovery even harder. The town is mostly residential with few businesses or attractions. Problems spill over from neighboring communities, creating a region-wide challenge. For visitors, Normandy is just another struggling suburb to pass through. The area's interconnected struggles make it unappealing for tourism. It's a snapshot of a region in distress. Delwood was thrust into the spotlight during the Ferguson unrest. The scars of 2014 are still visible, both physically and emotionally. Economic hardship and a damaged reputation make recovery difficult. The community is working to rebuild, but progress is slow. For travelers, Delwood offers little beyond its difficult history. It's a place still healing, best observed from a distance. That's our tour. Thanks for joining me on this journey through Missouri's toughest towns. We've seen the challenges, but also the resilience and pride in every community. These stories are snapshots, not the final word. Change is always possible. Our goal was to understand, not judge, and to see the real stories behind the headlines. If you want more honest explorations, hit subscribe and join us for the next adventure. There's always more to discover. Be good to each other, and I'll see you next time. Safe travels.